So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today we will be looking at the meanings of the word Jassasah. As you know, the Jassasah is the right-hand man of Dajjal. He's the first person that the companion of the Prophet ﷺ, Tamim ad-Darmi, met when he got into the island. And so he meets this thing called Jassasah, right? He calls himself Jassasah. He has the qualities of Jassasah. So what are these qualities? So let's look at this definition of Jassasah in some detail, because you will find some interesting things about this word. And so just in case people have not read this hadith, you can go and type in the word Jassasah on sunnah.com as one of the places, and you'll get all the ahadith regarding Jassasah over there. It's this basically living being, okay, that is all hairy, and he's the one that tells the companions of the Prophet after they had a shipwreck at this island to go towards Dajjal, who was according to one tradition, he was in a castle. In another tradition, he was in a monastery. What is a Dajjal? A quote-unquote a person from the Jewish lineage, from the house of David, supposedly, doing in the monastery is another very interesting question, which I will not go into today, but I wanted to only mention this for the people that don't know about these hadiths. They can read them here, but over here I'm going to go into the details of the meanings, okay? So, Jassasah bi yadi. Okay, Jassasah means he felt with his hand, meaning to feel something out. It has the quality of being able to test things, to feel things out. Like society throws a virus, sees what the reaction is, they drop down at masjid, see what the reaction is. You know, Jassasah is to feel things out, okay? Jassahu tabib, the physician felt him, okay? So it's this, one of the meanings, okay? He felt the sheep, you know, if it's how much fat there is, to know if it were fat or lean. So you kind of like, because the skin is, you know, puffy, and so you put your hands into the skin of the sheep to see how much fat it really has. This is Jassasah. He looked sharply or intently or attentively at him, for it was for the purpose of investigation and clear perception. So this is the right-hand man of Dajjal, you can say. Okay. Now let me go to the next page. Okay. The expression, okay, he traversed the earth, to travel the earth. Jassal ard, okay, means to travel the earth. He searched, sought. So this one is the one that will travel the earth looking for the believers, right, in order to persecute them, in order to torture them. He will be doing a lot of that work. He searched or sought for or after news, tidings. He was the one that was searching, helping Dajjal search for the Prophet, searching for a person that he can connect to, like Ibn Sayyad, that he can connect to get information for Dajjal. He searched or sought for or after news, tiding, inquired, sought for information respecting news, tidings, searched or inquired, spied into, investigated, scrutinized, examined news and tidings. He searched for, sought, okay, repeatedly or leisurely and by degrees for news and for tidings. Okay, so he is the one who searches to get good tidings or to get news, okay, or to get tidings. So they were searching for the Prophet, and they gotten hold of this man Ibn Sayyad, who then was in like this spiritual connection with him. He inquired or sought for information respecting such as one, and also Jassasah. Okay, so and then it says he sought after him for himself. Okay, so he inquired respecting, searched, again, concealed by reason of disdainful pride. Okay, this also means that he listened. Jassasah means he listened. Okay. And so then he examined or spied into, sought out for them, circumstances of a people. Okay, so Jassasah searches out and examines the circumstances of a people. Concealed, sought out the first sprouts of herbage with their mouths. Okay, or cropped the herbage with their just at their mouths. Okay, the lion that marks his prey with his claws. So this is like a lion that's going to mark its prey. Okay, one that travels the earth, a certain beast that will be in the islands and will search for the news or tidings and bring them to Dajjal. Okay, so he played that role, and now he will be there in the surveillance world, a spy who searches for, brings information, news, one who's acquainted with the private affairs of an evil nature. Okay, so he'll know your evils. He'll know how much, dirty movies you're watching, or how much other dirty things you're doing, or that you're into drugs or doing whatever. Okay, the place which one feels with his hands for the purpose of testing it. Sorry. And the place where a physician feels to know if a patient is hot or cold. And again, this is also Jassasah is connected with the medical world, right? The private medical records of an individual is a big deal, especially as we learn more about what is privacy. Okay, and then referring to one which answers, and then it goes into doing something with their mouths or their palates are things which indicate their internal condition. Okay. For if they eat well, he will look at them sufficiently, knows their fatness without feeling them. If one see them eat well, it is as though he felt them. Okay. They will control your herbage, what this is referring to. Okay, your food, the herbage in your mouth. And then, which is explained as meaning of ample bosom and judgment, love, an ample way or course of proceeding. But I rather incline to think, and the right reading is wasi'a sirb, the meaning of ample and large mind and heart. So Jassasah will show love, and it will show a lot of concern. Okay, so that is it. So this is the meaning of Jassasah. A lot of you already knew it meant spying, investigating, but I actually wanted to go into the dictionaries and share that with you today. So inshallah ta'ala, I will be, inshallah, if Allah wills, we will continue tomorrow. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to build a relationship with Quran in this month, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Make sure to subscribe today, and make sure you like, and make sure you leave your comments and ideas. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا